Good morning and welcome to the channel. So this segment today, I'm going to talk about selling at a farmer's market. And this is for people who are interested in, maybe they've got some crafts or they've been doing a craft for a while, maybe online sales aren't cutting it, and maybe want to get out and do some stuff during the spring, summer, and fall. So this is going to be actually my first year, and I currently sell at 2 farmers markets, and I picked up another venue where they have a music kind of in the park, and it's a Wednesday night thing for a few hours. And the stuff that I sell is a little bit different because as you saw the video, I'm selling fishing lures, and I'm selling scents for the lures, and I also make medicinal salves. You've probably seen some of my other videos where I put some of these together. And I thought I'd try the farmer's market, which has been really fun. I get to sit out here. Usually the weather's really nice and the people have been great. I tend to spend things down here too. I support some of the other local businesses. Everything here is handmade by people. So a couple things I want to talk about is, first of all, most of the farmers markets that I sell at require you to have a business license. You need to collect tax if you live in a state where they do have a sales tax. I also had to purchase insurance for my business, which was a minimum of a $1 million, $2 million policy. And I was told that some homeowners' insurance will cover business, but mine didn't. So I contacted my insurance and they sent me to a place local, and then they found one for me. So, you know, insurance wise, it's only $25 a month, so it's not really that expensive. And my business license was around $100. And then I signed up for the local market, and they have restrictions. They don't allow people to sell mass-produced items. It must be stuff that you've created yourself. And so it keeps it, you know, local business. They also charge you a stall fee. So some of the places I pay $10, some places I pay $15, and the one place also collects 5% of your sales, your gross, not your net. It does include taxes. So I do a little sheet for them. So that's what they charge, but they bring in the business to me. I'll be right back. Got a couple of customers. Alright, I'm back, and that's what happens when you sell at the farmer's market. We'll be here, and I've got customers walking in and asking questions. And this line of business, I actually spend a lot of time talking to people that fish, and they tell me their stories. They tell me where they're fishing at. We talk about where the fish are biting. So sometimes it's more of a conversational piece, if anything. But I've really enjoyed this, and I do have an online store, so I do sell on Etsy, and I have a website. It's been fun making these lures. So back at requirements. So then when you've found the place you want to sell at, make sure that you meet all the state and local requirements. So in this state, I have a state business license, but some cities require you to have a city license as well. So wherever you're selling, you make sure that you get the proper documentation. And a lot of the places I've had to provide my paperwork to them, and they want to make sure that I'm good and I'm collecting sales tax. And in the state I will be filing a quarterly sales tax. So I keep records, set up something real simple. You want me to drive your stuff by? Just this sheet right here. I can do this on a computer, but I find writing it down, and I just put what I sold, the date, what market I'm at, because sales tax will differ in the different cities here. So I make sure I'm using this. And then this state is really great because they have an app. So I just hit my location, it gives me the tax, I put the amount, it tells me what the tax is right away. And then I also set up for a Square, and I have a Square reader that connects to my phone, so I can take credit cards, and I find that boosts up my sales. They do charge a small percentage. So those are the things that I have done to have this business out here and be legal with it. Again, we have all kinds of stuff here today. We've got a guy selling coffee. We have a lady doing homemade soaps. Another lady sells coffee cups that she's printed up, and some t-shirts. Another vendor has t-shirts. You probably saw the planters. Chris is doing some planters with succulents, and she just started putting those on, and they're just gorgeous. We got a guy here who makes up he does his own hummus, and he does the pita bread, which is super yummy. We got someone selling flowers, a lady doing some produce, another guy that makes jewelry, specifically earrings, and he does well with that. I'm looking. This lady over here makes like these nice little trash bags for your car. And then we'll be back at the other market on Saturday, and then I just let them know if I'm coming or not, because if I got weekend plans, I'm gonna go do something else. But it's nice to sit out here and enjoy the weather and socialize with people. A lot of them have a food truck, so if they got good food, I got lunch here. And I love the one that's at the park where they have the music, because you know they got food there. We had dinner, listened to the music, and talked to people as they came by, and made some sales. So it was great. So anyhow, hopefully I've answered most of your questions. Feel free to reach out if you have any other ones. And yeah, the farmers markets are great, especially if you got a little hobby and you want to start selling your product. I think it's a great way to go, a great way to start a little business. Thank you. If you like this type of content, please hit that like button and subscribe to my channel.